So let's jump right in. Aries in the 7th. Listen, you are strong. You've got this. Okay? You are finding your power. Like, you are finding your power as an individual in this lifetime. You are strengthening your sense of self and learning who you are by being the one to lead in your one-on-one relationships. You're learning, like, hey, it's okay for me to engage with others from an Aries type of place within myself. It's okay for me to say, listen, I want you. I want you. I claim you. I am going to conquer you. You guys, my Venus is in Aries, so I feel this like really, really strongly. You're learning, like, it's okay to have desires. And it's okay to be confident in yourself. You don't always have to be the one to keep the peace. Okay? You don't always have to be that. Sometimes you can listen to that little voice of your inner child that's like, I want this! And like, get excited about what you want! Like, yeah? And with this placement, you're learning, like, you can act on your impulses. You don't always have to wait. Sometimes it's like, wow, look at that. Like, there's somebody I really want to be my business partner or my spouse or my whatever. Oh my gosh, like, let out your inner child and let that inner child speak. And that inner child is like, you know what? I really like you and I want you. What do you say? Let's go on an adventure right now. And this is really good. And you, with this placement, because it's your 7th house, and your 7th house is like your descendant, you're probably attracting a lot of people in your life who are really Aries, like really are like headstrong and like independent as your primary one-on-one relationships. And you might be wondering, like, why is this happening? You know, because maybe like everybody that you always fall in love with, they're really independent and they're always like trying to do stuff on their own and they're always trying to get time alone. And that's because they're being mirrors to you. They're showing you, you actually want to do stuff alone too. And you actually want to take time on your own too. And you actually have selfish interests too. Like, and all of that kind of stuff. And that's all wonderful, okay? Claim your selfish desires, right? Like, it's good for you in this lifetime. You've got to. You can't define yourself based on your partner. No, absolutely no, no, no. Okay? Are you meant to have a partner? Yes, you have to. But you need to accept the reality that that partner that you're meant to have is going to be kind of headstrong. They're going to have a strong sense of self. They're not going to merge everything with you and do everything to keep the peace. Okay? There's going to be a little bit of a battle. Aries loves the battle. Okay? It's going to make you strong. It's going to make you so strong. With this placement, there is a destiny to establish some sort of epic partnership. And I often find, like, when somebody has their North Node in the 7th house, it can kind of delay things a little bit. Okay, because this is our growth experience. So, like, even if you're a little bit later in life, but you're not married yet, your destiny is to get married and not lose yourself in the process. It's to be the Aries in marriage, not the Libra, right? And if it's not marriage, it's going to be some other very profound one-on-one relationship. For most people, the destiny does relate to getting married. For some people, though, it could be establishing that really strong business partnership or whatever. But being the one to lead. Not taking the approach, actually, of, like, being the feminine energy in the relationship, but, like, taking the approach of being what we might think of as more of, like, the yang energy or the masculine energy in the relationship. A lot of times, like, people with this placement can become self-employed or create a business, because 7th house relates to business as well. And you're learning to kind of make it about you, you know? So, like, if you have a business, maybe you're a coach, you know, and you help empower people. That'd be super good with this placement. Like, you would want to name your business your name. You know, like, so if it was my business and I had this placement, you know, we're talking about like www.mayajoykana.com. Okay, like you're learning like when you put yourself forth for your business and you claim like what you are, you know, and you make it about you, like things actually kind of can go, they can go really good. Ultimately, you're here to use your identity to empower other people. Okay? It's not about like focusing just on who you are just for the sake of that. It's like, here's who I am and how I'm strong, and here's how I can make other people strong with my own strength. Yeah? It's really can be quite exciting, you know? But it's really important with this placement that, like, in your personal relationships, you are not codependent. You cannot be codependent. The universe will not let you be codependent. If you become codependent in any way, your partner will magically disappear on a retreat of their own. So, like, you're learning what does it mean to be interdependent? What does it mean for me to be the strong individual that I am and my partner to be the strong individual that he or she is, and for us to coexist together and compromise together and all those things. And this could be kind of like an epic quest, but it's going to be totally worth it. Okay? You're going to learn who you are based on the people that you attract to you. They're mirroring to you who you are. And the more you accept that and see that and be like, God, I am attracting like all these people that are really childlike or whatever, or headstrong or whatever, maybe I am that way. Okay? Everything that you think you're not is what you are. And you're learning to become those, like whatever it was that you like rejected, especially in childhood, and you're like, I'm not those things. I'm not those things. I'm not those things. Turn the table and be like, I am those things. Actually, like, oh my God, like this whole time, like those things were within me. And then your life gets really awesome. You're coming to appreciate that harmony is not always necessary in one-on-one relationships. Compromise is necessary, you know. Listening to the other person is necessary. Not projecting your needs onto that person is necessary. Not taking that person's actions personally is necessary. But like constantly keeping the harmony is not always necessary for you in your one-on-one relationships. It's like, when I think of Aries and 7th house, it's like, okay, you know, I always think like maybe, you know, you can be the one to just, I don't know, like initiate the love and shake things up. And maybe you're like, I want this, you know, and maybe that's okay. Maybe you kind of like tackle each other, stuff like that. I feel like it's really, like Aries wants to battle. Aries is like, let's go out and let's do some sports together. You know, let's get physical. Like, and I don't necessarily mean that in a sexual way. That's 8th house. But this is more like, let's play tennis or like whatever. I don't know. Tennis is the best example. But like, do you know what I mean? Like, you can stir up a lot of like nice juju by competing with others. Like, if you have a business partner and that's your main partnership, then it's kind of like, let's compete. Let's see who can earn more this month. And that'll bring out the best in you. The 7th house can be the house of enemies. But with your North Node here, you're destined to fight your enemies and win. And the past life part of you is like, I'm not a fighter. I don't want to do this. And this life part of you is like, hell yes, I have this. And I'm going to win and conquer and be victorious in everything. This is about having the type of marriage that you want. Knowing what you want and realizing you do want that independent partner with a mind of their own. You really, really do. You're redefining your sense of self through your one-on-one relationships. You are not meant to spend all your time alone. Don't do that. Open your arms and say to the universe, bring me people who can help me see who I really am. You need to spend a lot of time cultivating your one-on-one relationships. So you need to spend time learning who you are through interacting with close others, you know? So whether that's like taking time to talk to your friends, you know, a couple times every week, whatever it is, but like you're learning, like you you're not going to feel good if you're just by yourself. Okay? Because your experience of knowing who you are is going to come in those one-on-one relationships with other people. Your personal relationships are only going to work after you strengthen your self-confidence. That's so key. So you work on becoming the Aries first, and then bring that energy, bring it into your personal relationships, bring that confidence into your personal relationships. You're learning how to practically find the balance point between self and others. And this can get like really, really nitty gritty. You're learning like, okay, maybe I spend 3.5 days a week by myself and 3.5 days a week with my partner. And I could see this placement like really literally being like that, where it's like maybe for your job you have to actually like spend time in hotels or something like that, and you travel and you actually like are alone, like half the time or more. And then you're with your partner the other half. That'd be something typical with this placement, because there is that need to maintain yourself while in relationship. So you're learning like you can be partnered without sharing everything. You can be partnered without everything being perfectly fair and balanced. It's not always going to be that way, and your security is not threatened by things not being equal. You have to let that go. Okay? There's going to be times where your partner is going to take more or you're going to take more. That's how it is. Okay? But you're here to advocate for your needs. Does that make sense? And you're here to learn that like the one who's going to provide your needs more than anyone else is you. And that's actually like a really beautiful thing that opens up like a lot of space for beautiful music and love, and when we realize like, dang, like I'm my own best partner and I can give myself what I need, amazing things happen. You have got to take time to yourself even when you are in a partnership, even if you don't want to, and you want to share everything and you want to merge together and become enmeshed. Don't do that. Build it in. Like 1 day a week or whatever, this is my time for myself. And that will strengthen your relationships. You're also learning to be focused less on your body and appearance, okay? Because those are first house matters. And what you look like. And to become more focused on how effective you are in establishing partnerships that work well for you. Okay? You're building confidence through that. You're building confidence through the extent to which you can inspire others, and not from the place of not building confidence from that place of like how beautiful you are and how well you can keep the peace. So, in conclusion, know that you can only really attract that perfect partnership that you want by following your own unique path and being fully who you truly are. Okay? So, you've got this. You're strong. You are independent. You are confident. And you have a special ability to empower others in your one-on-one relationships. And that's an amazing thing. So thank you for listening today. Thank you for being here on the Maya's Dream channel. If you enjoyed this video, God bless you. Thank you. If you'd like to see more astrology videos on this channel or any video, let me know in the comments below what you would like to see. And please feel free to subscribe. I put out new videos at least once every week. And sometimes, like today, I put out 12 videos in one day. So it can be a very exciting thing. Thank you again. Many blessings to you.